Hey guys, welcome to Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes, tie the knots, and talk about the maps. This is an episode of Solar Party Paradigm. This paradigm focuses on visualization. Now, if you're an esoteric pirate, you know how important visualization is. And I will give a couple of examples. The first time I really learned this was back when I was in my early 20s. I'm an equestrian, I ride horses, and I learned that to ride the test, the show, in my head, to ride my horse in my head, my mind does not differentiate between whether I was really riding the test or just thinking about it. And people who practice sports also understand this concept, is you play the game. You visualize the play over and over and over again in your mind so that when you get out on the field, you know it. One of my other favorite examples of this is my favorite Nikola Tesla. And he said that he was able to visualize his inventions so clearly that you could go into the mechanism and see every single bolt. And I can still visualize that to this day. Visualization also links us what is here as above, so below, right? So it links what is in here to what is out there. It also creates energy, and energy creates heat, and heat creates life. We also know as practitioners that deep visualization is needed for meditative journeys, and the gnosis that we're able to get into and go through traveling mentally. I say that at the end, whether you're traveling physically or mentally. Well, when you travel mentally, you need to have a strong visualization. And it's one thing that I thought that is the worst travesty of killing the visualization of children and saying that's just in your mind, stop imagining things, right? Remember how when you were a kid and you played and you were actually there, whatever game you were playing, whether it was house or cops and robbers, which I hated that one, or, pirate ship, I liked that one. Whatever it was that you were pretending to be, you visualized it so purely that it became reality. These cards use visualization and use personification to help you have a better relationship with the heavenly bodies in all of the different constellations and all of the houses. You know how everyone can look at the same piece of art and have a different emotional response to it? But there's also a collective feeling of what this piece means. Maybe it brings a lightheartedness to most everybody that looks at it, but everybody has a different experience with it. And also, every time you come to look at that piece of art, it can also feel different to you. We are going to use that idea, that same psychological process in the Solar Party Paradigm. Today, we are going to visualize and focus Aries with Venus and Mercury in conjunction in the heart of the sun, and sextile with an Aquarius, Pluto. I didn't do those in the right order. Sextile with an Aquarius Pluto. So stay tuned, and please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. You can purchase these cards at centerofmysticarts.com. Now, the Center of Mystic Arts needs your support through the like and the subscribe, because the Center of Mystic Arts is you. And visualization is a mystic art. So I thank you so much for your support. All right. We have 3 avatars, 3 heavenly bodies that we are going to paint a picture of. We have the beauty queen, who is the prettiest at the party. All eyes are on her. The divine feminine, seducing everyone. That drawing in, that's why it's the feminine. It's the drawing in feeling of, look at me. We have Mercury, the DJ. Why is Mercury the DJ? Because he's the messenger, right? He has the mic in his hand. He's controlling and dominating the emotion of the entire party through the music. We receive messages through the music. And then we got the birthday kid, Aries. Happy birthday. There wouldn't be a party without the sun, which is also a masculine, giving, pouring forth energy. The hero, the main character. And all of these guys are in Aries, this fire. We have to paint the picture of what these guys look like. They all have horns, spiraling horns. They all have very big physical characteristics, powerful feelings, tattoos of flames, red eyes, piercings all over their face. Okay, let's paint this picture. They kind of look like devils, do they not? This energy has the fiery passion to awaken the immortals for the transcendence of the entire party. Now, what does that feel like? If you ask me, it feels like you got a fire under your ass. All right? Now, it's very important to understand as well that these two, we have a divine feminine that looks like a devil and a DJ that looks like the devil. But they're both in retrograde. How do we paint that picture? Okay, we can use our imagination, our active imagination, and we can visualize them maybe dancing very strangely, like they're going backwards, like a slow motion pulling in, drawing, instead of forceful pushing out. We can feel it almost as the opposite, as this seduction pulling in, this charismatic, forceful, adventurous energy is focused inward, into ourselves, into the self, in the middle of the heart of the sun. This Aries can have a very specific audience because it can be so hot and so passionate and can feel a little bit on the dangerous side. Hence, the devil image can be scary to some. The visualization of awakening immortals for transcendence can be quite uncomfortable for some. Those of us that get excited about this kind of energy, we're gonna have a good time at the party. A devil DJ and a devil beauty queen pushing fire into ourselves, bringing messages into ourselves, seducing the messages, but they seem to be hard to grasp because they're in retrograde. They're coming in a little bit slower than expected. You know, like ramming it home. Can you feel that? All right, let's look at this sextile. What is a sextile anyway? At the solar party paradigm, this is a very sexual feeling. These guys are sharing prana, vril, chi, whatever you want to call it. They are practicing tantra between each other. And through the energy of this burst of orgasm, they can create something new. Energetically here, we're speaking of the energy. Now, again, some people can feel uncomfortable with this energy if they don't have a healed root chakra, or possibly feel uncomfortable around PDA. You know, these guys at the party really are getting it on. Now, Venus and Mercury, the DJ and the beauty queen, in this devilish form, right in the middle of the heart of the hero, the birthday kid. So we've got 3 already sharing this energy. It's extremely intense. And if you look at the whole party, you also notice this guy, Neptune, who is the bartender at the party, still in Pisces, still an alien, serving drinks and elixirs to get everyone at the party on the same page, the collective consciousness. We also have the front door here, also in Pisces. Pisces brings in the water. So the front door becomes a water portal that is also in retrograde. So it really is spiraling down in a very drawing, like this drain, right? It feels like this drain slurping up and drawing you in. So coming back to the sextile, you know, you got more than 5 people at a party in sextile, and it's gonna feel like an orgy. So be careful. The bartender, Neptune, is begging you to take the elixir so that you can all feel that this is just energy, that we're not physically experiencing this, but as above, so below. However you want to feel it, however you want to use these energies and work with them with your own imagination is important. Now, who is this sextile with? It's an Aquarius energy, and it is Pluto, the emo kid. All right, this guy hangs out at the edge of the party, the outer edge, looking mysterious, usually all in black, the furthest from the sun, but in sextile with all of these guys in the middle of the sun. So can you feel this drawing in of the dark side? They're in Aries. Visually, they look like devils. This guy is the god of the underworld. It's a dwarf planet. It's cold. It's very slow. In Aquarius, it's very rebellious, also wearing rainbows, which is kind of nice. Pouring water out for all thirsty beings. Now, come on, guys. You want to visualize that? Pouring the water out for all at the party. Like, I mean, you could visualize a hose. You could visualize anything to really draw in the energy that's going on in the sky that is available for us. Or you're going to feel very uncomfortable if you're not familiar and comfortable with this kind of party. It is always changing, so, hold on tight, and it's going to change. It's going to change up, but right now, this is what we're going through. Now, this guy has the ability to bring the diversity of the party together through the union of air and water. So we've got fire from the Aries. We've got a little bit of water from the Neptune and the North Node. And then we've got this guy in sextile. So let's paint the picture. It could all be happening on the bar at the front door. This beautiful beauty queen and DJ dancing on fire, backwards, sucking you in, drawing you in with the god of the underworld, this emo kid, this emotional, transformative, intense, and also controversial guy at the party. All right, now, I talked about this party possibly being a little bit uncomfortable. There's another aspect that we have to look at. There's Lilith, the bad girl. And these guys in the forefront, Venus and Mercury dancing together on the bar of an alien bartender on fire, are in quincunx with the bad girl. So let's paint this picture. What is a quincunx? This is stranger danger feels, okay? I don't know them. I don't know you. I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if you're AI or not. I don't know if you actually know what you're talking about or if you're just looking it up with ChatGPT. I don't know if you actually have the energy you do. So I just don't want to get close. Now, who is this with? This is with Lilith. Now, I know a lot of you know about who Lilith is. At the solar party paradigm, she is a black widow spider. In Libra right now, by the way. So she's metallic in a web. At another far corner of this party, showing you your shadows and connecting you with sacred sexuality. Now we can remember that sextile with Pluto. Now what's going on with her and Pluto? Now her and Pluto, I have always felt, have a very special connection. We've got the emo kid and the bad girl. They kind of love to hang out with each other and get each other in trouble together, right? They're the rebellious ones, the pirates. So right now, what kind of relationship do they have? Well, it's a square. The square is a very hard, frustrating relationship that indeed are always getting each other in trouble. Now, this can be a useful energy when you use the square for a foundation. Look, we've been through a hell of a lot together. You know me. You know I'm unique. You know I'm real. You know I am who I am. So let's build this foundation together. But if you're trying to get somewhere fast, you don't use a square wheel. So this is being felt at the party. What does it feel like to you? I mean, leave a comment below. I've also got a Discord server that I have, I'm so excited to really discuss all of this with people and have a conversation about what it feels like to you and see people actually doing their own fan art and drawing pictures and painting pictures of what this spider Lilith looks like, what their specific Pluto looks like. Now, she is in trine because, this bad girl, she's got a lot of scary looks looking her way. All of this energy is like, whoa. Who is that spider? I mean, she doesn't want to get sprayed with insecticide, all right? She's just trying to help us heal our root chakra here. Well, she's got a trine, all right? Right now, she's best friends with the moon, who is back in Pisces. This alien moon that looks blue and watery with sacrificial love. This bad girl can look at herself in the mirror. And that mirror looks back at her and says, you got this. You got this. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The slower, the better. For real. Now, I do talk about visiting the mirror, visiting the bathroom at the party more than once. Everybody's coming and going at a party. Checking yourself out, seeing if, your hair still looks good, seeing if your mascara is run, seeing if if everything still looks good, seeing if you need to take yourself back home. This moon moves and changes constantly with the water and is back in the alien waters. Sacrificial love. We want to save this party with sacrificial love. I mean, that's how you heal the sextile. It's not a crazy, it's not what it looks like, okay? It's not what it looks like. It's all in love. Sacrificial love. And, we can look up and we can blame everything on the planets. And we can feel as if the planets are controlling us. But really, that's not how it is. These heavenly bodies are giving us energy. And we, as capacitors on this planet, are able to make music, pull strings, make different vibrations with all that is going on around us. But this guy is in square. We just talked about the square. It can feel frustrating. It can feel aggravating. With the tech guy, yes. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel this. Like, tech guy, come on. You're the planet of technology, electricity, the mystic. Mystics for mystics. What I'm seeing in this square is everybody talking about community. And then it's like, how are we going to support each other? Well, Center of Mystic Arts needs support. Likes and thumbs up and comments and you know, I mean, here, the magic that is being created, the magic that wants to grow, is a mystic school that works with horses and nature and wildlife, that supports wild mystics on a crazy journey through astrology and through the inner knowing, all the stuff that is most popular right now. How can we support each other? Social media. I mean, come on. Some of us want to deny it and say it doesn't really matter, but it does. It does matter. It's been here long enough. It kind of has taken over as far as advertising. No one watches commercials. Well, now the commercials are all here on social media. When to press record. And which channels you're going to support. Are you just going to support the humongous channels? Are you going to support a smaller channel if it's good? I'm not saying support it if you don't like it. But if you like it, support it. That's what that feels like. So let's close our eyes and visualize this party for a second. This watery vortex front door, and right there after the front door, you see this bartender that is serving you a drink that looks like this blue finned alien. And on the bar, we have three fiery red horned Aries characters, a beauty queen, a DJ, and the birthday kid, all on fire right next to the bar in sextile with the emo kid, the Pluto, the god of the underworld that is in rainbows, pouring water. Bless the water all over the whole party, right? Stranger danger with that crazy ass spider Lilith over there, but just introduction and trust is needed to really feel comfortable at this party. There is so much sacrificial love, and now the mirror is back in Pisces and is also telling us it's all love. It's all love here. So, let me know what you feel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is a small channel right now. So, all of the subscriptions and the thumbs up and the comments would be greatly appreciated. So whether you're traveling, physically or mentally, don't forget to visualize. May it be in love and light and shadow. That Lilith spider over there is really, Libra wants to show you your shadows. But they're balanced with the yin yang. All right? And don't forget your magic bag full of everything you need. And with the back door, the South Node in Virgo, Everything you need is in that backpack, and you're gonna need it. So make sure you know what you got. All right, so we are going to do some channeled messages from these guys, pull some cards, and find out what these guys individually want to say and what they want to say to each other, called the Cosmic Dialogue. You can check that out on the Patreon account, link below. And this is also another way that you can support the Center of Mystic Arts. Thank you so much.